eyebrows. It has anterior transparent part, that is cornea, and not transparent part, that is sclera. Medial coat is vascular coat, tunica vasculosa. And tunica vasculosa consists of choroidea, which is attached to sclera. It is ciliary body, corpus ciliare, and anterior part, that is iris. And most inner coat, that is retina. And retina consists of nervous part, this orange color, that is pars nervosa, nervous part, and pigmental part. Pigmental part is surround all inner surface of eye. It's attached to iris. That is why different color of iris with amount of pigment in pigmental layer. And border between nervous part, where nervous part is finished, has name ora serrata. Ora serrata, that is sharp line where nervous cells are finished. You already know that nervous cells of retina consist of photoreceptors. They are rods and cones. The same bipolar cells or bipolar neurons, and ganglionic cells. And axons of ganglionic cells makes optic nerve, and optic nerve start from retina and goes to canalis opticus. And on retina we have place where optic nerve start. Name of this place is disc of the optic nerve. And in central part of this disc we can see a place where central artery of retina arise. This artery, arteria centralis retina, it goes to inner surface of retina and supplies it, and it is branch from ophthalmic artery. Some words about chambers of eye. Space between iris and cornea, that is anterior chamber, anterior chamber, and posterior chamber, that is space between iris and lens, it is lens, and space between lens and iris, that is posterior chamber. From ciliary body start ciliary processes, and these ciliary processes produce fluid. Name of this fluid is humor aquosus. Humor aquosus. This fluid produced in posterior chamber, then through pupil it goes to anterior chamber, and in anterior chamber it's absorbed in venous sinus, sinus venosus sclera, or Schlemm channel. That is, sinus venosus sclera is on the border between cornea and sclera, and it is in the region of angulus irida cornealis, that is angle between cornea and iris. And behind of lens we have vitreal body. This vitreal body, it's look like gel, and it's attached retina to tunica vasculosa. It fixed retina, help to fixation of retina. Now we cut eyeball and try to see internal surface of eyeball. Maybe somebody want to cut it?
Okay.
Who want? You want?
Eyeball.
What you will do? Insert lancet into eyeball and cut cornea from sclera. Please. Yes, insert it. It is not so easy. Oh, with the help your finger. Insert it. It's not so easy because, please carefully. Do not cut your fingers. Only eyeball. I want to help you. Just a moment. I take just a moment. Oops. That is humor causus. No, carefully, please. Okay, it is here.
Jo,
Just a moment. Please. It is not freezing because it's too hard, yes? Eunice?
Maybe I'm going to be ophthalmologist.
Maybe. And this is the first operation. But first you need to pass human anatomy exam.
Okay.
Well, that is cornea. You can see it's very thick coat. Take it if you want. And heat is iris with. It is not human eye. That is eye of cow. That is another way, yes. And you can see oval shape of iris. Do you want to continue or not? Cut this iris from sclera. Can I help you? Okay, wait.
Since I fish.
That is, what is it? That is lens and vitreal body. And you can see that vitreal body, it's look like gel, yes? That is vitreal body, and that is lens. Unless lens has fibrous structure like onion, you can move layers of lens like layers of onion. Do you see it? That is lens. That is lens. And now, Eunice, continue to cut it into two halves.
There's nothing around.
And now, okay, this white tissue inside, that is retina, and very easy. Look here, how easy to remove retina from inner surface. That is, I remove whole retina from eyeball, and now this one is tunica vasculosa together with pigmental layer of retina, and the same, very easy to remove it because we have space between tunica vasculosa and sclera, that is spatium perichoroidale, and heat is the same. That is retina. I remove retina, and this one is tunica vasculosa together with pigmental layer of retina. That is very easy to remove. Now, that is all. That is internal structure of eye. Next time on Tuesday, mini exam,